Hey, how you doing? I'm Tommy Maloney, the DIY Do-It-Yourself Guru, and I'd like to thank you for participating in our ongoing YouTube series in which we provide specific steps on how to handle any DIY home improvement project. The topic of today's DIY epidural is how to replace a bathroom sink. As always, I'm joined by my brother-in-law, Merle. Come on in, Merle, and say hello to the fans. So this project was initiated at our home away from home, the Velvet Lounge. The proprietor, Johnny McAvee, or Mac as we and Merle like to call him, he hired us to replace the sink in the men's restroom. We were happy to oblige as Mac was paying us in free drinks. I mean, you can't pass that up. So we show up bright and early at the Velvet Lounge, and as the drinks are on the house, our first order of business was the proverbial eye-opener. Couple of shots Old Kentucky Colonel, washed down with a few Old Mills. Then we take the sink out of the box, lay it on a table in the bar. We're perusinating the sink when in walks Delmarva Diablos. They're a local biker gang. There's about 8 of them, all decked out in leather and big boots. And they had this scrawny little brunette with them. Her name was Candy. She was kind of cute, but she was missing her front teeth. Anyway, it was all live and let live until Candy walks over, puts a quarter in the jukebox, and tells her boyfriend, his big oaf named Bison, she wants to dance. But Bison, he don't want to dance. So then Candy tells Bison to insert his beer bottle into one of the lower body orificals in his body. Then Bison, he comes back and tells Candy to perform an act, which I will not mention in this video, but it also would be physically impossible. Then Candy, she slams a beer down on the bar, sashays over to our table, swinging the hips like the rolling seas. Then Candy asks Merle to dance with her on account of Bison won't. So Merle, being the perfect gentleman and an accomplished church bannerinator, stands up, takes Candy by the hand, and they begin to dance a beautiful Vietnamese waltz. It was unbelievable. This was all fine and dandy until Candy starts sliding up and down Merle's torso like a python snake. I mean, she was plastered against him like spackling on sheetrock. All the time, Bison, he's sitting at the bar glaring over with steam coming out of his ears. Then Bison yells some kind of profanation at Candy, to which she responded with an upright middle finger. Then Bison stomps over toward Candy, but Merle, chivalric guy that he is, steps between Candy and Bison, pokes Bison in the chest, and calls him a derogatorial name. What was that you called him again, Merle?
Sissy.
Yeah, Merle called Bison a sissy. So now Bison's apoplectical. He takes a swing at Merle, but Merle ducks. He delivers a haymaker, and down goes Bison like a big sack of bricks, out cold. Then everything went crazy in the freaking bar. The Delmarva Diablos all piled on Merle's simulcast. Merle's spinning around, and the bikers are hanging on him like kids on a maypole. I tried to step in and help Merle out, but Candy, she came out of nowhere and gave me one of those kung fu flying kicks in my chest, and it knocked me right into the wall. Then she grabs the sink off the table. That chick had some biceps. I mean, she's a strong little lady, man. And being true to her man Bison, she busted the sink over Merle's shoulder. I really think she was trying to hit him over the head. Show him your shoulder, Merle. Poor guy, look at that. Well, about that time, the Gumboro police come busting in, and we all spent the night in jail, except Merle. He went over to the emergency room. Now, here's the worst part of the thing. Mac has blackballed us now from the Velvet Lounge. So me and Merle, we got nowhere to go to play pinochle and darts unless we drive all the way over to the Field Goal Tavern in Dagsboro. That place just doesn't get it for us, you know what I mean? So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to replacing your own bathroom sink, our advice is simple. Don't do it. Hire a professional, pay the money, don't do it. We'd again like to thank you for participating in our ongoing YouTube series, in which we provide specific steps on how to handle any DIY home improvement project.